Once you get in contact with a lead, I think the real game begins from hello. Because typically how we as adults will process information, we typically do it in a way where we are looking to do it fast. And so think about it. The last time that you were ever approached by, let's say, a person knocking, door to door, offering sales, maybe termite inspections or door to door sales, or last time that you were given a call by a telemarketer, how did you process the information? Typically, you processed it based on the immediate words that you heard, and then you immediately prioritize that communication to whether or not it was worth your time, right? And that's exactly how we process information. And this is why empathy is so huge in this game of sales. And unfortunately, empathy is a rare commodity because of the digital age and the fact that, we live on our tablets or our cell phones. We don't necessarily give ourselves a chance to interact with someone from a genuine place. And what I mean by that is when a traditional loan officer or salesman interacts with a lead or a prospect, we're not fully genuine in most cases. Genuine meaning we have an agenda, a hidden agenda that comes out through our tone. And because our focus is so much on the agenda of making a sale or converting that lead into an application or making sure that that lead is worth our time, it literally radiates through not only our body language, our tonality, our rhythm of voice, but it also radiates through kind of the words that we say, our choice of words. And so for those of you who've actually written me and asked me more content on wordplay, this is going to be showing you exactly what wordplay I prefer. And I'm going to show you some examples of what questions you want to avoid. And if you're asking these questions, guys, the key thing is that you have to accept it. You just have to own up to it, right? Because the real way to kind of develop yourself and improve yourself is you have to first realize and be aware enough of exactly where your potential flaws may be. Now, no one's perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. I still have flaws that I'm constantly working on. But the key thing is those that I'm accepting these flaws, I'm identifying it, and I'm trying to adapt and move on. And so if you find yourself where you're like, oh yeah, I actually do ask those questions, I ask you, don't justify it. Don't say, oh, well, I have to ask it because my manager told me, or I have to ask it because my script says it. The bottom line is that if you're asking these questions, really understand why it's working up against you.